This is the likely site here at the Delaware Seashore State Park, right near the Indian River Inlet Bridge, that the power will come ashore from the first of 200 turbines that are going to go off the coast of Delaware. It's only 12 turbines, they're fairly far out, but it opens the floodgates for everything else that will come after it. We're looking at a solid wall of turbines off the coast, as close as 13 miles at Rehoboth, going all the way down to Fenwick Island. It's going to be a visual blight, which is in itself an environmental impact. It's going to be a difficult time for our beach economy. We're probably looking at 15% fewer people coming to the beach, according to a University of Delaware study. And a North Carolina State study said maybe 30 to 35% fewer people will come and rent here. We just went through an economic disaster here with the beach economy because of COVID. We don't need to repeat that.
My biggest problem is simply that government is deciding for us what we are to have. And they are determined that we're going to have green energy that cannot pay for itself, and it forces us to pay much higher prices for electricity than we need to. The businesses that will build these turbines can only exist if they are heavily subsidized. This is not a business that you can make money in unless the government gives it to you, and the government gets that money out of our pockets. Energy should be like every other thing that we buy. If it's a product that people want and can afford to pay for, they will buy it. Wind power, especially, let's make this clear, offshore wind power, is so expensive that will not work. They have to force us to buy it, otherwise it would not exist.
Offshore wind is not the way to go. There are a ton of environmental issues with offshore wind that frankly we could fix by simply doing more solar, not have the environmental impact at 1/3 the cost.